a new method some theater folks are using to showcase their talents and generate interest in new theater projects.
Stuck in a show where I am playing.
Curtain up and click the mouse. It's a new trend that's got people in the theater community singing and dancing on a whole new platform, the internet. The web series Title of Show Show is a spin-off of Title of Show, the recent off-Broadway musical about making a musical.
The Title of Show Show started because basically Jeff Bowen, my writing partner and the lyricist and composer of Title of Show, he and I were trying to think of creative ways to market the stage show, which ran off Broadway at the Vineyard Theater, and we want the show to open on Broadway, so we thought it was twofold. We wanted to market the show and get it so we could move it uptown, and we also just wanted to have another creative outlet.
Created with very little money and volunteer labor, the Title of Show Show stars the original cast members from the off-Broadway production and features some high-profile cameo appearances. Michael Barres from Broadway's A Chorus Line reprises his role as Title of Show director for the web series.
When you're dealing with film production or television production or even, Broadway musicals, there is this exterior influence, there's this infrastructure, there's people to answer to, there's people that are paying you, everyone has an opinion. But the truth is, for the internet, you don't have to answer to those people. If you want to create content, you can create it. And there's a purity about it.
The Battery's Down is another web series, this one created by up-and-coming director, choreographer, and actor Jake Wilson shortly after he graduated from the University of Michigan last year. It's based on his life as a struggling New York actor.
Initially I started the show just to kind of keep myself busy and, let people in New York know who Jake Wilson was. And then I started getting a great response from people, outside of the business even. And that's what's really heightened my goals to kind of, for television.
Every episode comes complete with a Broadway star cameo and a splashy original musical production number performed by some of Wilson's fellow Michigan alums and composed by some established musical theater talent.
For the lights I feel amazing and so alive. It's a feeling that I have often felt before.
I initially got the idea back in November. I sent just kind of a mass email to about 15 composers that I had in mind for the show. And surprisingly, about half of those wrote back and said that they were interested. So, and then from there, I've gotten other writers on board. For example, the writer of High School Musical and High School Musical 2 is actually going to do an episode in the summer.
And while the creators of Title of Show Show and The Battery's Down are having a blast doing their shows, both groups say they certainly wouldn't mind if their internet song and dance helped bring a boost to their showbiz careers. And for more information on each of these shows, you can log on to www.titleofshow.com and www.thebatteriesdown.com. And thanks to Frank DiLella for producing that story. So that is it for this edition of On Stage. We want to thank you for joining us today, and we hope to see you back on stage next week.